And welcome back. It's the 4th of August, high five a day. Let's just go straight to the first question. Simplify fully. Now, there's two ways of doing this question, actually. So the first one is you try and simplify root 84. So take out a 4, do some cancelling. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. The second way is you remember your third rules, that this is the same as 84 over 7. And the reason I think this is easier is because I know 84 divided by 7 is 12. And I know 12 is the same as 4 times 3, square root, and the square root of 4 is 2, so therefore this is 2 root 3. In an exam, this would say show working, otherwise you just put it in your calculator. But the nice thing is, if it's a non-calculator exam, you can at least check your answer. Next one. M is an irrational number such that between, okay, interesting. I think this is basically saying, do you know the number pi? Because pi is 3.14 blah, blah, blah. And pi is an example of a rational number, so therefore I'm going to say pi. Remember, pi has infinite decimal places. It is irrational. There's loads of other answers, but I think that's probably the easiest one to say. Next one, simplify. Now, the point of this question is you remember that you do the cube to both. So in other words, I'm cubing that and I'm cubing this. If I cube 3 cubed, it's 27. If I cube W7 to the power of 3, it's 7 3 times, which is 21, which means my final answer is 27 W to the 21. Next question. The box plot shows some information about the monthly rainfall. Find the range. Well, this one's quite easy, isn't it? So the smallest number is 0. The biggest number, 275. So therefore my range is 275 minus 0, which is 275. Answering context, a context question, so 275 millimeters. Not too bad. Next question. Jonah and Ruby look up how much rainfall there was in the months that they were born. What's the probability both months had? Now, both months implies 2 different months, I guess, but it should work anyway. What's the probability both months had less than 50 millimeters of rainfall? Okay, now, this is a clever question because it relies you realizing that this here, between these 2 points, less than 50, is the lower quartile, which means that's 25%. 25% is a quarter, so it's a quarter times a quarter, which is a 16th. Or you could do 0.25 times 0.25. Either way, question's done. Let me know how they went for you. As ever, good mix of questions today, sort of testing those different skills. Do like, subscribe. These videos will keep coming each day. See you for the next one. Thanks all.